All right, welcome back. So we've talked about the form of be supposed to and where we use it, or the 5 different types of expectations we can talk about. Now we're going to look at using be supposed to in different tenses and also question form. So to start, we use be supposed to in the present tense to talk about present or future expectations. For example, he's supposed to be in class now, but he's not here. We use it to talk about the present. And again, modal and verb. He's supposed to be in class. Now, you can see the apostrophe S for is. He is supposed to be in class now. Okay. Our second example. I'm supposed to go on vacation at the end of the month. The end of the month is not now. It's next week, 2 weeks, and 3 weeks. So it's a future time, but again, I'm supposed to and go. Our modal is in the present. It's I am supposed to go, not I will be supposed to go. We don't say this. We say I'm supposed to go on vacation at the end of the month. We give the time here at the end of the sentence. So we use it in the present to talk about now, the present, or the future. We use be supposed to in the past for something different. We use it to talk about expectations that did not happen. So, for example, the concert was supposed to start at 8 o'clock, but started at 8:30. Here, you'll notice with our modal, was, not is. The concert was supposed to start. And again, our verb, start, is still in base form. Was is the only thing in the past. The concert was supposed to start at 8 o'clock. Probably a plan or an arrangement, right? A schedule. But it didn't. Something happened, and it was late. But started, now we're just using the simple past form, but started at 8:30. When we're speaking, we can sometimes use was or were, again the past, was or were going to, instead of this be supposed to. So using my same example, I've used this was going to. And you'll see the concert was going to start at 8 o'clock, but started at 8:30. So was going to is talking about a plan, right? A plan for 8 o'clock, but it didn't happen. Okay. So we use it in the past for something that didn't happen. Moving on. Negative form. Because we've talked all about the positive form, be supposed to, but we do use this in the negative form. So how do we do it? Well, we use not. Okay. Where? Well, the answer is between be and supposed to. And we have 2 different forms because we like to contract, we like to shorten things. In my first example, we're not supposed to smoke inside. If you smoke inside, someone will come and yell at you. Okay, so it's a rule. We're not supposed to smoke inside. And you'll see, be not supposed is still our modal. Be supposed to, and not is here. Smoke is our verb. Our second example is exactly the same, but what we've contracted is different. We aren't supposed to smoke inside. The sentences have the exact same meaning, but now you'll notice that our modal is joined. We aren't supposed to smoke. And the negative is what's contracted. These sentences have the exact same meaning, and you can use whichever one you want. It's about comfort. What is easier for you to say? Okay. And finally, question form. How do we ask about expectations? How do we ask about uncertain plans? In the question form, again, we remove be from the modal. We put be at the beginning of the sentence, or at the beginning of the question, in this case. So for example, I'm driving down the street, and I pass a street, or I make a turn, and someone says, "No, that was wrong!" And I say, "Was I supposed to turn left?" I went right. And here you'll see, was, and then the subject. Was I? The rest of the modal, supposed to. And so again, our modal is linked. Our modal's linked, but there's something in between. Was I supposed to? Again, the verb is turn. Was I supposed to turn left? I went right. Okay. When we have WH questions, because this is only a yes or no question. For WH questions, the form is the same, except we put the WH question first. So another example, where are we supposed to meet her? Again, where, WH question, are is the be verb, we, subject, finally, supposed to. So again, you can see the modal is split here. But it still is together. And finally, meet, which is our verb. So with the question form, be goes first, then the subject, and then the rest. Okay, so that is a modal, or modals of expectation. I hope you've learned a lot, and I'll see you next time.